Having connectivity problems again, always the case. Let's see if we've got anybody joining us. Now Ronnie has been a bit shy recently. Don't know if he wants to play or not. Ronnie, what do you think? Hold on a minute. Let's get rid of that because that's going to cause you problems. Ronnie, come and say hello. Ronnie, it's the camera. No, not interested in the camera. Interested in food, but not the camera. Let's try again. Hi, Light and Fluffy. How you doing? Right, let's see if he wants to. Ronnie, you gonna get involved with the live? Every time I've tried to video with you recently, you haven't wanted to play. What? Yeah, I know. Now you're steaming up my glasses, and I can't. Well, thanks. Did that spook you? Do you want to come back and have another look at them? This is why I wear broken glasses in the field. Come and have a look. See what they're all about. Come on. Ronnie. Oh no. I've got a hole in my pocket. I just put my tractor keys in there. That moment when your belongings go out of your pocket and into the lining of your coat. Isn't that the worst? Oh no. Okay, no, I think we've rescued it. Ronnie, look. See, I don't know what's going into him recently. He does not want to play at all. He really doesn't want to play. Having such terrible luck with connectivity today. Right, let's have a quick shout through the comments while I've got some connection. Suzanne, hi. Suzanne, evening from Maidstone, Kent. Hi, Janet. Light and Fluffy, hi, Julian and Ronnie. Hello, VT King. Bridget, voice scene. Ronnie, hello, Julian too. Hello. Good morning from Phoenix, Arizona. Hi, Phoenix, Arizona. So I'm going to try and block the sun. I can't move around too much because we're going to lose connectivity. Good morning from Maine, USA. Hi, Maine, USA. Hi, Margaret. Hope you're having a nice day today. How's your morning? Jola Serlanis. I don't know how you pronounce your name, but hi from New York. Hey, New York. Hey, New York. How you doing? Jay Roth. Hello from Indiana. Hi, Indiana. How you doing? Hello, it's my first live. Yay. Hi, Kim. Welcome to your first live. Probably the worst decision you've ever made in your life, but hey, welcome. And it's just a game of frustration, really, where you're just trying to get things done. Welcome to the chaos. You're just adding to the chaos now, Kim. So thank you very much. Rachel's not here to calm the chaos, unfortunately, so it's just going to be a little bit of a mess, but we'll be all right. We'll get through it. Okay, she is here, she's feeding, that's all. I made it to a live stream. Yes, corn-fed lady, yes you did. The live stream. It's the only live stream to be part of on YouTube. It's the truth. Hi from Maine, USA. Love you guys. Well, hi Kate, we love you too. Hold on a minute. Right, I'm going to try and move over here because we might get a little bit of Charlie. Hello, Charlie. Hello. Those to you. Don't bite my ear. Don't bite my ear. Just don't take the glass today. Are you just taking my advice and being more donkey? Is that what it is? You don't have to. You can still be. Okay. What's going on? You're just waiting for your dinner. Right. Hold on a minute. Let's catch up. Hi, Ronnie. My namesake. Looking good. Yes, he is. He's looking lovely. He's just very quiet. This past week, he hasn't really wanted to play with the camera at all. Hello from Longmont, Colorado. Love Ronnie. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Longmont. Hi from North Ayrshire in Scotland. Well, hi, Avril, doggy lover. Hello. Look, why don't we, look. We can that doesn't bloody well work. Data, hello. Welcome back to the chaos. I've got the ump now because it just keeps dropping out. Translation going. Ronnie was just eating me there. Right, okay. How are your plans coming? Well, Patty, yeah, we had a little meeting today actually. Rachel, Sophia, and I. We went for a bit of brunch, and we had a meeting to sort ourselves out and work out what we're doing and what's to be done. So yeah, just slowly but surely. Corn-fed lady, hi Ronnie. Yola, oh yeah, first one too, from New York. Oh, okay. Sandy K, hello from Pennsylvania, hi USA. Hi Sandy. Hello everybody, greetings from Frankfurt, Germany. Oh, this is from Germany. Oh, hello, Miss Ribi. Yes, this is where Klaus lives. Paws and hands, my reception is lousy now. Yeah, great. Well, our reception is much better by the looks of it, so hopefully it'll be all right. Hold on a minute, I've got to turn me. We're missing, are we missing Steve? Oh yeah. Sorry, Steve and Dottie went for a wander, but they couldn't find them. Hold on. I can. Okay, sorry. Sorry, internet bad today. Yeah, Patty, ours is really bad as well.
Steve's just decided to steal Ben's.
Blurry and sporadic hearing. Well, Ruth, go and see a doctor. I mean, if you're all blurry and you've got sporadic hearing, I would say, you know, you're doing a lot better than some of us. So, you know, count your lucky stars. That's all I would add to that. Plans for your new sanctuary coming? Yes, as always, Patty, we're working hard on that. We found out actually today that there's plans ahead of us. What slowed it up, because I was kind of getting a little bit frustrated with it all, and there was an article in the local Mercia paper today, not today, last week, saying that there's massive amounts of solar farms that are being planned for along the east coast of Spain, and it's that they are building them in these Natura 2000 areas, and because of that, the administration offices that handle all of these applications are being completely overwhelmed. So the government issued 25 short-term contracts to soak up some of that workload, but the workload is so great on these solar farms that the 25 temporary contracts that they issued, which was to help take on all these other applications that have been put to the back of the list, they've taken on all of those as well. So we're still left in the same boat. So we've got it's starting to get a little bit political now, because there's so many ecologists and other projects that are being put on hold, all because of this, and it's just the system is failing. But in one way, it's nice to know that it's not just us, but on the other hand, it's, you know, it's frustrating, because what are we supposed to do? It's like, okay, well, you've got this terrible administrative problem, and actually it results down to the government being incompetent, and yet we're here, you know, just being held up. Our whole life is being held up, but not just us, loads of other eco projects and things like that that are in the making. So Ronnie's got something to say here. No, Steve, not that way. No, Steve, go to bed. Go on, other way. Go on. Steve, go to bed. Go on. Off to bed. Go on. Off to bed. Yes, you're very handsome. Right, but what are you doing? Go on. Steve, go on. Steve, go to bed. Go on. Oh, go on him. Come on. It's bedtime, Steve. You got to go to bed. I appreciate you don't want to go to bed, because you just want to wander around the sanctuary a bit more, but you got to. So, do you want some food? Do you want some dinner? Well, if you want dinner, you've got to go to bed, because that's the only way you're getting dinner. You don't, oh no, you just slobbered all over my face. Oh, that was disgusting. Steve. Right. Steve, go to bed. Come on, bed. Go on. Stop being naughty boy. Go on. Bed. Go on, bed. Go on. Doesn't want to go to bed. Steve, will you go to bed? Look, Dottie's gone to bed. Oh, this is the good stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh. That looks nice. All right there, Fassy. All right, Django. Oh, I'm going to turn the camera around, it'd be easier, wouldn't it? Okay. Go on, and you go. No, Steve, go to bed. Go on.
Thanks.
Right, okay, sorry. Right. So, okay. So the babies are all in bed now. And so they're waiting for their grub. Steve, was that so difficult to make such a big song and dance about going to bed? Sorry guys, this internet connection is so frustrating. It's just dropping out constantly. So we're just doing the best we can with what we've got. So there you go. I'm going to go back over. Seem to be all right here. So don't know what it is. Right. Anyway, morning from Reading, California. Eating breakfast and watching. Well, hi Linda. I hope you're having a nice breakfast. Hello from South Wales, UK. Hi Doreen. Hey, I'm Kirsten from Germany. Well, hi Kirsten from Germany. Yeah, this is nice. Yeah. Why are we getting so many German? We're getting a lot more German followers recently. I think it must be Klaus. Good morning from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Hi, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Good evening to everyone from the Drakensberg, South Africa. Oh, hi. Is that Leanne? Leanne Steele de Klerk. Well, hi, South Africa. Never been. Would have always wanted to go, actually. Hello from Charlotte, NC. What's NC? Valerie, where's NC? Come on. Well, hello Valerie anyway, but where's NC? New something, is it? Or NC. Why is my brain not working? Well, it's my brain not working. Kimmy, all good. Kimmy is all good. Winky wink. Thumbs up. No, it's not the smiley face. Right, okay. Hi from New Jersey. I love you guys. Well, Michael. Hi, New Jersey. We love you too, New Jersey. Loving your work from Scotland. Well, we love your work, whatever it is you do. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? I mean, come on, Rachel Louise. What do you do? We want to know. You know, everyone has been asking. Everyone was saying we were just talking like an hour ago. Go, what's Rachel Louise do? She's in Scotland, but no one knows what she does. I think she makes it up. I've heard that she's very good at painting. Yeah, that's what I heard she does. Anyway, let us know what you do. I'm just entertaining myself here. Excuse me. Connectivity problems, probably related to a Chinese balloon. Look up. Maybe Steve and Ronnie can fix it. Well, Rob, that you might be true there. Actually, there might be some truth in that. Don't jest. You never know what's around at the moment. What happened to your glasses? Did Ronnie do that? No, Kate. I have to wear these ones because I can't wear my good ones because this is what happens. Oh, I've got loads of pairs like this. To all lurking, can you please hit the like button, please? Yes, please. Smash it. Go. Now. Go. I can see it instantly. Hit the like button. That was a bit in your face, wasn't it? Hit that like button. Come on. Come on. One more like. Come on. Come on. Hit it. Come on. That's it. That's more like it. That's what we want to see. A few more likes going up there. Thank you very much. Oh, it keeps going up. That's great. Can we get more likes than views? That would be amazing. Don't know how that would work. Yes, we've actually got that. Representing Central Illinois, USA, middle of the cornfields. Wow, cornfields always freak me out a little bit. I think there's too many of those 1980s horror films, just a little bit like Children of the Corn and all that. Can see Daisy, please, and Rachel at the house later. Well, Henry, if you're lucky. Oh my God, just walk into that. Let's see if we don't lose connection. Hey. There are, Henry, is Daisy. Pretty Daisy. You alright, baby? What you are? after a belly rub. Oh, you're all right, aren't you? You're all right. Just likes watching the day go by, really. There you go, look at that. There on Daisy the... We aim to please. Hi from Normandy. Hi, Linda. I really want to go to Normandy. I want to have a wander around there. I want to see the beaches and stuff. Hello from South Wales. Hello, Doreen. Well, hello, Mr. Julian. Well, hello, Jane. How are you? Light and fluffy. Satellite isn't agreeable. Satellite isn't agreeable. It's a disagreeable satellite. What is that then? What's a disagreeable satellite? It's just a satellite that's floating around in space. It's like going, no, don't like it up here. It's cold. No, I refuse to act as a satellite. Very disagreeable satellite up here. I quite like the idea of there being a disagreeable satellite up there floating around, just being grumpy. Mr. Carter, hello, M. Carter. Hello from Bournemouth. You two, how are you? You keep breaking up. Yeah, I know, it's bad. Hello, M. Carter. Yes, we're very well. Thank you very much for asking. Busy as always. Much love to Ronnie, Charlie, and thank you so much for the kindness and work for the sake of such lucky souls. Margaret, thank you very much for those kind words. Thank you. Just stand still in one place. Maybe that will work. Listen, Sandy, right? What are you? I'm trying, okay, but I've also got to do things. I've got to run around and chase a donkey. I can't be totally still, but I will try now. Okay. Howdy all. Jay Wirtz. Howdy, Jay. Jay Wirtz. We need some likes here. Yeah, well, we're getting the likes up. The likes are coming up there. Oh, I can't see in here. The pictures are frozen. What, still? How far back am I? I don't know. Is that real? Hello from Bournemouth. Glad you got a smile from my photo of you popping up in my computer game. How are you two and your new home? Oh, Maria, yeah, that was funny. I must say though, it was very flattering of you to say that looked like me, but I don't think it did look like me. But I've decided to start taking fashion tips maybe from that for anybody else that's listening. So Maria sent me through this screenshot from a computer game, and she very kindly said that she thought it was me, and all I can say is I don't think personally that it looked anything like me, but he was dressed in a rather fetching, what was it, a knight's outfit or something? I don't know, it looked like a knight or something, and I thought, yeah, I think I'm going to start walking around the sanctuary dressed as a knight. I think that'd be awesome. So yeah, you've inspired me. Black Gold Art, now I give a like. Okay, now I give a like. Before, no. You got to do something first to earn those likes. God bless you. Mary, God bless you too. Thank you. Kim E. Sandy says, welcome to the craziest feed on YouTube. Whatever you do, don't say the name of Klaus. It's just that Klaus. It's too late. She said it. It has come out now. Hello, handsome Ronnie, Steve and Julian. Well, hello, Janice. How are you? Steve must be using all the Wi-Fi. I think he was. Now it's okay. Good. Hi, Steve. Yeah, streaming too much donkey stuff. That's what it is. Steve would love a bedtime story. I don't think he would. I think he just wants bedtime food. That's what he's looking for. Kim, hi from Southend. Southend, how you doing? I was talking about that the other day, actually. Do you know, down in Southend, there was a great big Amstrad warehouse. Is that still there? I don't know if it is or not. I seem to remember it down by, I can't remember the name of the place now. Right down the end of Southend, and then the next bit, and then there was a big warehouse and had Amstrad written on it. I wonder if that's still there. I love donkeys. In fact, all creatures. Not so keen on the human variety though. Well, Batfink, I think you're in very good company here. I think this feed tends to be full of people that have more of a liking towards animals than humans. Yeah, you're in good company. Margaret McKeens. Hi, Margaret. How you doing? Stevie's beautiful, very pretty face. He's he's handsome. He's a very handsome donkey. He is just clearly not ready for bed. Yeah, true. He wasn't. When is he? Yes, I love your life with your animals. Oh, thank you. Steve needs a massage. He does. He does always. Never gives. He's never one to shy away from a massage. Did these guys raise enough dollar to buy the sanctuary? Batfink. Yeah. What happened was we did the fundraiser. When was that? Last year. Beginning part of last year. And it was just there's such a story attached to it. So we raised the money to buy this place, which was fantastic. Then we started the process of buying this place, and it turned out that it wasn't what we were told it was. So obviously we instructed solicitors or lawyers to go through all the paperwork, and what was coming out was, I mean, I can't say too much because it's not for me to say, because it's not my land, but let's just say there's no way we were going to be buying it, and we have a responsibility to all these animals and to the money that we raised and to our supporters to make sure that we take the right steps. And it just would have been a very, very bad decision, and very, very risky for the animals. So Rachel and I came up with the decision to not go ahead with the purchase of this land, which was the original plan, and to find somewhere else. So we then spent a good few months searching around, looking at all different places to find, and we found a place which is twice the size of this place, and it's up in the mountains about 20 minutes away. It's got a very, very small little house on it, so it's going to be a bit tougher for us, but for the animals it's much better because there's a lot more land, and that's really where our heart is, and that's what we felt we wanted to do, and we thought that we would be I don't know, echoing our supporters as well from that perspective. So that's the decision we made. We went ahead, we completed on that piece of land in, I think it was July time, something like that, July, August, something like that, last year. And what we had to do is, because of where it's situated in the heart of a nature protection zone. So this nature protection zone, which at first was a little bit of bad news for us, because they really tightly control what goes on in that environment. But then we thought, no, hold on a minute. Actually, it's in line with us and what we feel about, you know, and how we feel about the environment and what we're doing. So we become a representative because our land becomes part of this nature zone. What an amazing thing to have a sanctuary that's developed within this nature protected area. So it meant that we had to seek approval from the protection people, from the environmental agency, that what we were doing on the plan, which was all well and good until it turns out that 3 months later, here we are, we're still waiting for the permissions to proceed, and it turns out that all of the manpower in the environmental agency has been diverted towards the application of solar farms. So they just haven't got the administrative power to process all these applications, ours being one of them. So there's loads of these ecological projects that are going ahead at the moment, which have all been placed on hold because the administrative departments are overwhelmed. So it's turning into a bit of a political argument at the moment, but we're hoping that we should hear something any day now. We know that the environmental report was done. We know that it's fine, that there's no problems, but what we're waiting for is it all to be sealed, signed and sealed from the legal department. As soon as we've got that, then we can move ahead. But until we've got that piece of paper from the environmental agency that says, yes, it's fine, you can have that there, we can't do anything. We could take a risk, but again, it's too much responsibility on our shoulders. And if we go ahead and we start making that move and spending money and developing and all the rest of it, and then they turn around and say, actually, no, you can't, or we haven't got that in writing, then you know, it's just too risky. So it's just a big waiting game at the moment, and yeah, we're just hanging on for these permissions to come through. It's just driving us mad, but then it's driving loads of us mad. And I say all these other ecological projects are getting the same treatment, and how it's got political now is because it turns out that the opposing party in Spain is now claiming that the ruling party are trying to diminish the environmental laws so that they can clear the way for further developments in other protected areas. So it really is turning into quite a political thing. But in the middle of it all, it's just little old us that are waiting to move our sanctuary in the middle of this political argument. But yeah, so that's what's going on with that. So that brings you up to speed with where we are. So yes, we raised the money. Yes, we bought a new sanctuary. Yes, we're chomping at the bit to get in there, and with the lovely and the fantastic support of all of you guys. So yeah, so at the moment we're just, come on, you know, we're just trying to do what we can with what we've got in the meantime. But it's a little bit frustrating because obviously we don't want to put any more money into this place because there's no point, because we won't be here. So yeah, that's where we are right now. That gives you a bang up to date. Can you see Rachel? Henry, no, you can't at the minute because Rachel isn't around. She's feeding the animals right now. Connection is poor, but still loving your channel and the work you all do. Oh, thanks, Kim. Let's have a look. I'm going to move forward a little bit. Where will the new sanctuary be located? Well, let's say it's about 20 minutes away, up in the hills. Obviously, we don't divulge the exact location of where we're based, and that is a security issue. You've got a lot of animals. Not everybody feels like us about animals. There are some very strange people out there, and people do horrible things to animals. So we tend to try and keep our location not secret, but we don't band it around everywhere for any Tom, Dick and Harry to turn up or to do things. We had a horrible situation a few years ago, absolutely horrible, where we had there was a, believe it or not, there was a pig eating festival, and we had 3 or 4, what was it? No, it was 4 pigs were stolen in 1 week, and it all coincided with this this pig eating festival. Which was absolutely heartbreaking. But that was a few years ago, and we've since increased our security here to stop anything like that ever happening again. But you've got to be careful. I tell you, there's some strange people out there. Please don't say no. Don't say Klaus. Don't say it, Batfink. Klaus. It's a Klaus. Yeah, Klaus. That'll ruin my day. Oh, don't. I know. Let's not talk about that Klaus. I think the Klaus that lives here is far better. In fact, the Klaus that lives here should run the World Economic Forum. That's my view on it. Let's have a look. I'm a bit antisocial. I just love animals more than people. Animals didn't give me CPTSD. Yeah, absolutely, Sandy. I tell you, people are the problem. People are definitely the problem. Or certain types of people are the problem, I should say. Hello from Palm Coast, Florida. Well, hi, Ronnie, how you doing? New Caledonia? Oh, NC, yeah, maybe. North Carolina? North Carolina. I think that's what we're talking about here, North Carolina? Carolina? Yes, North Carolina, yeah. Hello from Valdachieta, Avia. Well, hello, Ollie. How you doing at Studio 55? Studio 54 was the disco in New York, wasn't it? Hello from Washington State. Hi from Philadelphia. Hi, Anna. Hi, Jennifer. How you doing? Can say hello to Rachel and Daisy, please. Yes, you can, Henry, when they're back in the area. They're just doing the animals at the moment. Oh, well, hello from Ohio. Lots of highs and hellos. Let's have a look. Hi from a Brit in Canada. Oh, Batfink, you're British and you're living in Canada. What's that all about? Hello, Julian and all. I'm just laughing at my own joke there. Hello, Julian. Glad that the photo I sent of you appearing in my computer game made you smile. Oh my God, have I gone way back? It looks like I've gone way back. Have I gone back? Or did I miss you? Great belly rubs for Daisy. I think I've gone backwards. That wouldn't be the first. Regressing. That's what it is. I'm missing so many words. Me too. What, in your tin? In your word tin? Did you drop them somewhere? Well, just use the words that you've got, and you can work it out. We can always add the words as the weeks go on. I try and add a new couple of words into my word tin every week, and I try and get beyond 3 or 4 letters. Some of them are a little bit because is my latest one. It's quite a hard one, that one. Misery B, I wish. Oh no, oops, I've said it too many times. Yeah, you do. Who? What? Don't keep Klaus in. Listen, Jane. Jane, there are so many things I could say to you right now about keeping Klaus in. But the thing is, Klaus just pops out every now and then. I think it depends how rigorous Klaus is on a day-to-day basis. Howdy all, technically not late. I was like number 10, but from my tablet, can't get the chat on a tablet. Early and raining in California. And I don't want your excuses. You were late about technically. Late fees, get them in. That goes to all of you out there that were late. You should have been online. The minute I said live, there was a period there where there was nobody watching. That means all of you got to pay a late fee. Come on, get your late fees out. What are you doing? Right. Where are we? Hello from Stockholm. Hello, Stockholm. Sandy, thank you very much for your super chat. I'm just catching up with the super chats now, so I'm sorry if I'm a bit behind there. Is Ben the pig still around? Corn-fed lady. Yeah, of course he is. Yeah, he's got such a good life right now. He's the other day, it was yesterday, I came out of the house, just looked down onto the sanctuary, and because the house is sort of situated up a little bit higher on a hill, so we can see all the animals, and you just saw Ben wandering across and across the field, and then he just found a nice little muddy spot, sat himself down in the middle of it all, and then just fell asleep. His spots that he wants. It's funny when you realise how short Julian is, seeing the donkeys next to him. Dude, Trev on back. Yeah. Well, actually, I'm on my knees when I talk to the donkeys. I'm not standing up. The donkeys are really small. I would be so small if that was me. Oh, Emma Horsley, thank you very much for your super chat, Em. Hope you're very well. Hope your rabbit's all doing good. Amstrad in Shoebury Nest, Southend, no longer is there. Oh, Kim, thanks for that. That's it. Yeah, Shoebury Nest. That's right. I remember now. Does the attitude affect the... Oh, altitude. Well, it's one of the, if not, and the good news with that is obviously there's going to be an impact on the temperature. So although the altitude won't affect them from an oxygen point of view, because we're not that high, the difference in temperature will be quite considerable. So it should make the summers a little more bearable. That's what we're hoping, both for human and for animals. Batfink, thank you for explaining that for us, Julian. You do an amazing work. Oh, thank you very much. That's very kind of you to say. Prayers you find the best area for the whole clan. Oh yeah, well, it's there. We found it. It's there. We've got it. We bought it. It's Jacob's Ridge 2. It's the Mountain Reserve is what we've called it. And yeah, it's beautiful. We can't wait to share more of it with you. If you go onto our Patreon page and become a patron. What? Did I just say that? If you do become a patron, you'll see there's some footage on there from the new sanctuary. We took a little drone up and flew it over the top, so you can see the layout of the land and where it all is. And there's a little cave in there, and we're converting that into, we've got somewhere for the volunteers to come. Yeah, there's all sorts of things going on up there that we want to do, but it just takes so much time. But at the moment, we're just hands are tied behind our backs with these permissions. May God bless you to get permission now. In Jesus' name, amen. Oh, well, thank you very much, Janice. That's very kind of you. Mufasa looks so much better. Oh, Linda, I know, isn't he? He's looking great. I must say, you know, Rachel she really has poured her heart and soul into Mufasa, and she has tried and tried and tried. She's tried everything, and she just doesn't give up. Very tenacious, and yeah, she's really had the bit between her teeth as far as Mufasa was concerned. And I think what she has done, the feeding program that she's put in place, I mean, I'm not joking, it has cost a fortune, an incredible amount of money. It's just, I don't even want to think about it. Well, you can't think about it, because if you did, you would never do it. But he eats at the moment, he's on 4 meals a day plus his forage, and the food that he's on is ridiculously expensive. It's all special food, but it's given him a new lease of life. And you know, when you think about the condition that he was in when he came to us, I mean, he was a walking skeleton. He's gone through so much. He was on, I mean, to anybody looking at him, you know, what, 5 years ago, he was finished. And yet here he is. And the same can be said with Goatee as well. You know, anybody else would have looked at that dog and gone, well, he's not long for this world. But yeah, it's very much, I think there's a determination within Rach when she really sort of like, she gets really into these situations and these problems, and she just wants to do the best she can for them. I'm not saying I don't, but I'm just saying there's a passion, well, from us both. But Rachel has a real, I don't know, she's just very tenacious, and she really does, she's got a great brain for working all this stuff out. You know, she looks at the nutrition side, she looks at everything, all of their needs and what they do and what they don't do, and then she just basically tells me what I've got to do to make it happen, or says like, pay that bill. You know, that's how it kind of works at the moment. Yeah, no, I'm so proud of Mufasa, and I'm very proud of Rachel and the work she's done. And yeah, I just love him to bits. He's fantastic. He's fantastic. He's done a great job. It's a real success story, Mufasa. But thank you very much for noticing. It's nice. It's nice to hear that. Politics suck. My dad was one for 12 years. Oh, really? I'll tell you what, the state of the bloody world at the moment, I feel like I want to go into politics. And but I don't think I'd last 2 minutes. I think I just don't think I don't think I could be that what do you call it, diplomatic. Can you imagine? God, it must be so frustrating to try and tiptoe through the political landscape of all these different things that are constantly shifting, and you know, and there just seems to be no common sense amongst any of them, and that just, oh, it's frustrating as hell. Anyway, I hate politics. Yeah, so do I. Can we see Rand, Sophie, please? And Rachel and Sophie, please. Well, Henry, Sophia is she's working as well. She's not there. The guys are feeding the animals at the moment while I'm doing this live. So they'll be back in a minute, I'm sure. Poison politics. Yeah, absolutely. This is like Lenny Bruce when he talked about his court case. Lenny Bruce. I feel like I should know that, but I don't. Sorry about that. You're a great ambassador for kindness to animals. I wish I could donate to your cause. Thank you for what you do. Oh, M. Carter, thank you very much. Very kind words. Thank you. Anne, thank you very much for your super chat. God, I'm so far behind, guys. Murphy the Wonder Dog here. Mum tried to skirt out on the late fee with some dumb excuse. Surprised she didn't blame it on the dog ate my homework. She uses that one all the time. Well, thank you very much, Murphy the Wonder Dog, for keeping your mum in check. God, dear, oh dear. You got to watch her. You got to watch her. She'll try and get out of anything. She's a nightmare, that Anne. Thank God Murphy the Wonder Dog keeps you in check. I hope everything works out in the end for you and every single soul at the sanctuary. Thank you, Misery B. I'm sure it will. With your support along with us and with what we're working on, we'll get there. We'll get there. We just got to keep going. One foot in front of the other. Rachel is amazing. Both of you are lucky. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. I count my blessings every day. In fact, you know what? You know, I don't know about you guys, but every now and then, I was saying this to Rachel and Sophia today. The other morning, I was doing feeding the horses. And I just suddenly took a moment and just sort of looked around, and I was thinking about my life and thinking about everything I'm doing, everything that's going on. And you can get really overwhelmed with stuff, you know, with stuff you've got to do and pressures and all of these things. But then you just got to take a minute and push it all back and go, you know, well, I'm a lucky boy. I'm a very lucky boy. And I think we have to, you know, take a moment to just be grateful for everything that we have in our life and everything that's good in our life. It's so important, and it just puts things back in perspective. And as soon as you start showing true gratitude for the things that you've got in your life, everything else kind of like melts away, because you know the things that you do have in your life and the things that are important to you, they sort of like get bigger somehow and more powerful. They mean more to you, and yeah, I think it's good to sort of like take a minute and just sort of, I don't know, I suppose acknowledge it, really. Acknowledge it, you know, yourself. And that can be even like this. Oh, and you should be grateful for the internet connection when you're on. Wow, thanks for the internet connection. Just at that moment, it cuts out. Anyway, too bad you couldn't do a peaceful gathering of donkeys outside their office window to encourage quicker process. Do you know what? We're almost there. We're almost there. I think if it goes on for much longer, then I think what we'll do is we'll have to engage our social media somehow. We'll have to connect with some other projects as well, and I think we should put pressure on them because it's not fair. You know, they're paid by the government to do a job, and that they're not doing it at the moment. And I think that is, you know, that's a failing. It's incompetence, and you can suffer incompetence for a little while. But when that incompetence starts to impact your life and the lives of many others, not necessarily human, but when it's starting to impact other people's lives and it's down to incompetence, you know, how long do you tolerate that for until you say, hold on a minute, I'm going to call this out? You know, this is incompetence. So I think, yeah, we'll see how it goes. We don't want to, as my mum says, you know, you get more done with sugar than you do with salt. And I think, you know, we've got to try and do it the right way first, and a good way first. But we've always got that option. And I think that's something that comes with having, you know, once you start getting a larger social media following and things like that, and, you know, you've got a large support base, then you can start calling on that support base to say, look, okay, guys, we're going to need to put a little bit of pressure here. You know, let's send out some emails. And, you know, if it means that, you know, you can get together and send out a group load of emails or something, so it really does sort of start to bring a bit more of attention to a situation, then that can help. But not yet. Let's see how we go. But I think it's something that, you know, we're considering for sure. Lots of hellos to Murphy, the Wonder Dog. A pig eating festival. Yeah, I know. Sorry, I'm still far behind. I know. It's horrible, isn't it? Oh, hold on a minute. We've got someone here. Hello. Well, you were just looking. Oh, that is so typical of a cat. You were just sitting quietly. The minute I put a camera on you, you don't want to know. That's nice. Lovely. Oi. Come here, you big fat lump. Look at you. Yeah. Right, okay. That's Sock the cat. Right, hold on a minute. Oh, wow, I'm so far behind. Animals are the best beings. They have saved my life. Ah, absolutely. Yours and mine too. Howdy from Texas, from the Grinch. Hi, the Grinch. Can Sophie in Q&A? Yeah, she will. She's busy at the minute. She's just watering the horses right now. And as always, we're fighting the daylight. Right, hold on a minute. I'm trying to catch up the best I can. Margaret, thank you very much for your super chat. That's very generous of you. Thank you. No Jan yet. No, Jan, she got banned. She couldn't be trusted anymore. Quite frankly, we're all better off. And, you know, I think the problem is when Jan's involved in the chat, it kind of brings it down a little bit. You know, I mean, the general IQ of the conversation tends to drop as soon as Jan gets involved. I can say that obviously because she's not here. Love to all from Vancouver Island in Canada. Well, hi Zen Zone. What a great name, the Zen Zone. I like that. I think I might create a Zen Zone at the new sanctuary. Actually, that's a good idea. Do you know what? There's some lovely spots actually at the new sanctuary. We've got this beautiful forest. Completely wild forest right at the top of the sanctuary, and our land sort of like goes into it quite a bit. And I was walking up there about a month ago, and I was just looking around and I was thinking it's such a shame because you don't want to do anything, you don't want to clear it, you don't want to touch it because it's really lovely. But what you could do is create a little Zen zone. So yeah, I might do that. Is Alaise Christoph Waltz? Is Alaise Christoph Waltz? Chana, try. Use your words again. Think about what you're saying. All right, let's come on. I want to help you, but you've got to want to help yourself. Think about what you've written. Is Alaise Christoph Waltz? Who's Alaise? Is Alaise Christoph Waltz? Who's Alaise? Anyway, Christoph Waltz. I'm not sure. One of my favourite actors, as I'm sure he is with you guys as well. Jan is with Klaus. Or I hope she's not. Yeah. Look, Jane, don't. As soon as I start going down that route, honestly, this is what Klaus said. No, stop it. I have a filthy mind as soon as Klaus gets involved, and I just try and keep that bit under control. Know what I'm saying? Right, okay. Stop it. Anne is now talking about imagining Jan and Klaus together in the cave. Now, let's not play this game. But right, I just found something out last week. I should have figured it out considering Julian's sense of humour. Hoti, donkey, hoti. Oh my God, I feel so stupid. Donkey hoti. Yeah, no. Do you know what, Sandy? You're not stupid at all. I didn't name Hoti. He came to us with the name Hoti, and it turns out it's quite a common name for donkeys. Well, certainly in Spain anyway, is they call them Hoti because of Don Quixote. So yeah, you're not alone. I didn't get it to start off with either, so I'm right there with you. Oh no, it's Jan. Shh, everybody. Hello, Jan. All right, how are you? Nice to see you. Okay. What? We weren't talking about you, Jan. No, it wasn't about you. No, it was another Jan. It was another. It wasn't you. I know you probably thought we were talking about you, but it wasn't. It wasn't. It was another Jan. Yeah. Anyway, I love the donkey chats. When they speak back to you, I'm sure they will tell you how much they love you for taking such good care of them and all the animals at the sanctuary. Oh, thanks a lot, Chris. Yeah, the donkey chats are great. And I'm not sure I'd want them to talk back to me. I think that would get a little bit tedious because I think it would just be one thing, and that would be food. Food, give me food, and can we go roller skating? That would be probably the main one. Roller skating or, yeah, something like that, or can I have a new bike? It'll be something like that, you know. They're always wanting things. It's very hard to keep on top of their needs. I thought they were massive donkeys. No, Ollie, they're not. I go down onto my knees to talk to them, so their head is here at my shoulder, but I'm kneeling down at that point. Can I? They're actually little. Steve is a tiny little donkey. He's so small. I don't know if you can see from here. They're little, tiny little donkeys. I don't know if you can see them because I don't know if the connection's that great. No Klaus here. I think Julian has him tied down over there. Jan, no. Klaus is never tied down. Well, actually, this isn't true. Klaus sometimes likes to be tied down. Sometimes he ties himself down. Procrastinator later. Thank you very much for your super chat. Late fee. Nice. Well, there you go. Leading by example. Procrastinator later. Thank you very much. Everybody else? Now, come on. It's not hard, okay? There's a late fee. All right? Don't deny it. Look, you're going to deny Sock his late fee? Look, he's disgusted. Absolutely disgusted. Who's that? Here he is. It's little Steve. Oh, I wonder if he'll keep connection. Steve, apparently, no one knew that you were just a little donkey. Everyone thought that you were a giant donkey. Look at his face. He's not very impressed, is he? Steve, come on. What's the matter? You don't want to go to bed, do you? Eh? You don't want to go to bed, do you? Look at your little face. You are beautiful, big boy. Yeah, you are. You're a beautiful one. Look at your little beard. You have to have a shave soon, mate. Look at this. Look, you've got all seeds in your beard. Where have you had your head? In those plants with those, it's got those Velcro seeds. He's got them all in his beard. Should we just take that out? Oh. Right. Okay. That's better. Right. Got any on your head? No, none on your head. Any on your cheeks? You're a handsome boy. Right. Right. Hold on. Where are we? I hope you get there before summer. Yeah, China, so do I. We've got to get in there soon. Oh, Batfink, thank you very much for your late fee. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Can Rachel join us before you finish live stream? Yeah, I'm sure she will obviously come and say hello. And also, it's getting a little bit chilly, actually, so I'm starting to freeze it. You probably figured that out right away, Lorna Mackenzie. Oh, what about Don Quixote? My cave. Yes, Jan. Well, you haven't got the whole cave. Let's not get too carried away. You get the little part of the cave. There's not a lot of daylight in there. Only because we wanted to just, spare anybody that would come in there, the full fright of the sight. So we kind of keep the lights dim in there. Right, okay, let's have a look. Katie, thank you very much for your super chat for the goats from my noobly. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Oh, Steve's now giving us his backside. Sorry if late. The one donkey with the hump flipped on its mane. Is that one okay? Sorry, I'm barely new. Yeah, Trevor, I'm back. What that is, that's called a fallen crest. And when donkeys have a very rich diet, they build up a lot of fat in their neck, and it's quite common. It happens in horses as well. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's quite arresting, the sight, when you first see it, if you haven't seen it before, because it looks like they've almost got like a twisted or broken neck. But it's just big fatty deposits that's built up on the back of the neck. And what it is, it gets so big it falls over to one side. And so weed dietary is what's caused it, because also Dottie has laminitis as well, which is also caused by diet as well. So she's got a few problems, Dottie, so she takes quite a bit of care. She's got a very, very soft coat, almost like rabbit fur coat, and her hooves grow at an alarmingly quick rate. They're amazingly fast, her hooves grow. You can almost see them growing as you're looking at them. So yeah, it's all connected, but yeah, her diet is all good now, but it just means that this fatty deposit that sits on her neck, that's I say that's the fallen crest, and that's there now. But no, she's fine, don't worry. Don't forget that Fassi lost his Pal Star too, if I remember rightly. Jan, yeah, absolutely. So, Fassi's been through so much. Yeah, when he lost, that was horrible. When he lost Star, that was really sad. Oh my, to all the super chats. Yes, Kim, absolutely. Look at that. Oh, fantastic. Do you know what? We've just broken £300 on the super chats. That's fantastic, guys. Thank you so much. That really is fantastic. You two make a magnificent team. Well, oh, Sock, you just grabbed me. Yeah, we're a good team. We're a good team, but also we've got great people around us as well, and you know that goes a long way. Sophia has been an absolute godsend. She's been absolutely fantastic, and she's very much and very quickly becoming just as much part of Jacob's Ridge as we are. And also, you know, like Virag was here for 3. You know, great girl with, you know, tremendous work ethic, and really brought something to the sanctuary. And we've got, ow, do you know what, that cat's attacking me now. And over the years we've just had so many great volunteers that have joined the team and helped us make it happen. You know, it's not just Rachel and I, you know, we're sort of like, yeah, we're sort of steering the ship, but it's everybody that gets involved, and that includes you guys too as well. You know, that's what helps it happen. You know, look at that. We've just, you know, we're doing a live, and that's 300 quid in the sanctuary pot. You know, that goes a long way, because, you know, food prices are pretty much doubled in the last year. So that's doubled the amount of pressure onto the sanctuary. We couldn't do it. Do you know what I mean? We're just like, you know, how do you do it? You have to, you know, you keep pushing ahead, but that comes from not only the day-to-day working support, but it comes from you guys as well. You know, and you know, just watching the videos, sharing the videos, the super chats, the donations, the Patreons, you know, all of it. If you play the Animal Sanctuary Lottery, all of those things, it's a tide of things. That's what helps it happen. And yeah, no, we're eternally grateful to all of you, or to all the support, and we just try and do the best we can here. You know, you got Carrie at the UK. I mean, I always forget to mention Carrie, and Carrie does such an amazing job for us. You know, she runs like the art auctions and things like that she sets up, the fundraising ideas and plans she comes up with, and she's fantastic. And I always forget to even mention Carrie. It's like, it's just so much going on. But Carrie, if you're watching, thank you very much. We love you loads. This sanctuary is so very special, and you are kind as well, Margaret. Sandy K, you're very kind as well. Yes, Sandy's yes, Sandy's a good one. Yeah, unlike Jan. What was that? I'm joking, Jan. I love you really. What? I didn't say that. Shut up. Jane, sometimes all the vets need are someone like Rachel. Yeah, I agree with you actually, Jane, 100%. I think a lot of the times we put our trust, don't we, into the vets, and they do a great job. You know, they know what they're doing, you know, medically and all the rest of it, but sometimes it does need that that dedication to sit down and think. We're very lucky. We've got some good vets on board. But yeah, you do need to look at everyone as an individual, and I think that's the thing. Sometimes, certainly in our experience, we found it to be that some vets will look at a species and just look at the species as opposed to the individual. Why is this animal behaving in this way? Well, you've got to understand the individual animal and understand what his life's about and all of the things he's gone through. Why is he posing these particular problems? So yeah, I think that's the difference, is that Rachel applies her thought process, and she knows the animals inside out. She knows them, they're part of the family. So that's the difference that you get. Where are we? Did you hear about the dog 30 years old? No, is that a joke? I've got to try and catch up with the thing, because I've been rabbiting on about nothing again, like I normally do. Julian, it would be great in politics until Klaus comes out. Oops, sacked. Klaus in number 10. Yeah, what's behind the black door? Come in, everybody. The black box. Lisa Larson, thank you very much for your super chat, Lisa. I hope you're doing very well. Thank you. That's very generous of you. Thank you. Can go house and see Rachel, please? Henry? No? And I'm not sorry, Henry. I'm not forgetting you, Henry. Don't worry, I won't forget you. Was watching the rugby highlights. Being Scottish, what a fab game. Anne, oh my god, I watched the game live yesterday. Fantastic game. Scotland did brilliantly, absolutely brilliantly, and yeah, it's very exciting. I've always said Scotland, I think, have the potential to be like another All Blacks. I think they could easily be a Northern Hemisphere All Blacks, and I think they really are on the right road. It wouldn't surprise me if they do it this year and they win the Six Nations. I think they've got a tremendous, they've got some serious talent in their team. So yeah, if you don't watch rugby, sorry about that. Little detour there off of Sanctuary Life and going into rugby. Batfink 2, you will find most of us that follow JRS are all animal lovers and prefer animals to most people. So true. Absolutely. God, I'm starting to shiver now. It's getting a little bit cold. I haven't got any gloves down here, I don't think. Just noticed you have my frames on. My glasses look the same. Well, yeah, absolutely. They're the best ones. This is it. This is all the rage now. I tell you, this is it. You've got to have it. We call it Campo Chic. Thanks for such a fashion statement. Where are we? I'm just going through, trying to catch up on some comments. You could have hats with slogans on. They could have hats with slogans on. Yeah, hats is a good one, actually. I don't know if it was to do with us, but loved your donkey videos this week, Julian. Fabulous. Oh, good. Glad you loved them. We've got some good ones coming out next week as well. So I'm trying to not overpower everybody with donkey chats, but at the same time, sort of like, keep them going. Ciara, why is it Ciara? Every week I never pronounce your name correctly. Ciara, Gray. Thank you very much for your super chat for the peaceful donkey protest. Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it. In California, we have a permit time limit law. However, they always extend it and claim the delay on something unrelated to the law in place. Yeah, that's I think they have something similar here. The problem is if it hits that time delay, it's automatically rejected, and that obviously doesn't help us. So you don't want to push too hard, because they could just go, oh, sorry, it got rejected, and that's it. And you go, okay, well, we didn't mean it. So that's what I'm saying. We've got to tread a little bit carefully. And as I say, as my mum says, always, where are we? Hi, pretty kitty. Hello. Debbie, thank you very much for your super chat. You, Rachel, and Sophie are wonderful. Carry on. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Thank you. Right, hold on a minute. Cats? No, we don't have any cats. What are you talking about? 18 or 20 odd cats here. We wouldn't know about it anyway, so there are no cats here. This is not a cat. This, not it's a horse, very little horse, in a cat costume. That's all that is. All right, you're seeing things. Stop talking about cats. Right, hold on a minute. Jan's a party pooper. Really? She put, yeah, Jan, let's go. Let's do some pooping. That's the party. Oh, you go to party poops. No, stop it now. Shut up. Can't stop it. Klaus. Julian, your what sock just showed us. Thank you very much for that. Jan's. Oh, I see. I saw that. That was Jan's humour, was it? Okay. Yeah. Very funny. Jan. Very funny. I'd call Julian. Cook. Are you referring to the cat's bottom? Jan, are you calling me a cat's bottom? Is that what it is? Did Ronnie tell you why he burned the ice rink down? Well, Michael, yeah, it was a long story, and yeah, it turns out that he just wanted to have a hot chocolate by a campfire after he'd done a bit of ice skating, and also wanted to go for a little swim. So yeah, he burnt the ice rink. Just thought he'd go for a little swim in the ice rink. I'm not understanding how it really worked, but you know, hey, that's donkeys. Always. More donkey videos next week, I hope. Yes, absolutely. Like I say, I just don't want to overcook it. But at the same time, yeah, they're fun. But I've done quite a few, and yeah, I don't know really. I'm always worried that if you see them on YouTube, you go, oh my god, there's that bloody idiot talking to a donkey again. Do you know what I mean? I think that's how I would kind of feel about it. Go, oh my, it's that bloody idiot talking to a donkey again. What's he talking about this time? Perhaps, I don't know. Perhaps that's part of the charm of it. I don't know. Jan, you're very tame today. Yes, Jan, you're very tame. This is not so wild, Jan. I think we need to see wild Jan. All animal lovers are very welcome to these live chats. I do hope you watch Julian's YouTube videos. They are so much fun. Oh, that's very nice of you, Janet. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Animal lovers only, please. Jan is with Klaus eating the bugs. Oh my god, don't get me started. Seriously, Spain is looking better and better. Yeah. It's still cold, but Julian was talking about you, Jan. No, shut up, we weren't. Anyway, let me try and catch up a little bit. Oh, I missed a super chat. Dan Krautz, thank you very much. I love your work, Julian. Keep on keeping on. Thank you very much, Dan. That's really kind of you. Thank you. Oh, right, now we're talking about catching up with Steve. Right, I've got to catch up here. Joe Clark, thank you for your super chat. Hi all, late, so paid my fee plus a little bit. Love you all loads. Joe, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to catch up. At least I've got my glasses this week. Anne says that she's rather partial to a cave rather than the well. Anne, are they euphemisms? I've got such a bad mind. Sick puppy. I would pay to see that. What are we talking about now? Because God knows, now we're getting into chaos zone. All right, this is where it's starting to happen now. I've tried desperately to keep a thread through this video, but I'm not going to joke. I'm not going to play around. I'm not messing about. I've lost it. All right, so I've got to try and keep on. And this is the point where Jan normally sharpens her claws and comes out for the kill when she can see that I've become disorientated in the live chat comments. That's when Jan will start. So Jan, I'm seeing you. I know you're coming now. I know you're watching. Thank you for explaining Dottie. Poor girl, that's incredible. Thank you. Yeah, it's not nice, the thing that she has to go through. So we have to just sort of keep on top of that. But our farrier is very, very good, actually, very good with Dottie, and he lives a long way away, bless him, and he has to come a long way to come and do it, but he never lets us down. And yeah, Tony, he's very good. So if you're watching, Tony, thank you very much for all the help and support you give us as well. Janet, little Ollie is the underdog, underdonkey. Oti, are we talking about Oti? Ollie donkey? I don't know where I'm going here. Will there be more donkey videos next week? Yes, definitely. Pa Ryan, thank you very much for your super chat. Very generous of you. Thank you. Hay went from $12.50 a bow to $24.50 a bow as well. So shocking. Yeah, Katie, absolutely. Tell me about it. I spoke to a supplier this week, and we have been quoted this week for our big bales that we get for the horses, 130, I think 132 quid a bale. This time last year, at this time of year, we would have been paying about 60 or 70. Absolutely crazy. It's ridiculous. And I had a bit of a moan about it actually, and they just sort of shrugged their shoulders and say, well, everything's going up. So no, but it's not. It's not. No. You're using it as a bloody excuse. Everything is not going up. You're putting everything up. Now stop it. But yeah, no, it gets a little bit frustrating. There is a sanctuary in Texas where the local feed store allows you to donate to their feed bill. They are honest. These are old Belgian horses on Alpha Pro. Could this work for you? Well, the feed, we wouldn't mess around with the actual feed that we give them, but allowing people to donate, or obviously we're doing that through social media and online anyway. You can go to the website, for instance, and buy a bale of alfalfa. I think we've got it out at the moment. It's not alfalfa, it's oat straw. We don't feed the horses alfalfa because it's very high in calcium, and in our experience it's given the horses problems in the past, and it can potentially give them problems in the with their calcium stones build up in them. So we don't feed them the alfalfa, so we use oat straw. But there is a way, I suppose, if we could try and leverage the local community. But yeah, I mean, at the moment we're kind of doing it through the community that we have online, which has got a far wider reach. So it's sort of the same sort of thing, really. But yeah, it's a good way of doing it. Talking of great vets, we haven't heard about Pedro for a while. Klaus has stolen the limelight. Well, Jan. Yeah, Pedro's been very busy. He, from what I understand it, Pedro concentrates on cattle a lot, and he also gets involved in a lot of exotic large animals. So he's been working with giraffes and with elephants and things like that. And yeah, he's quite hard to tie down, Jan, unlike Klaus, who's so easy. But we shall try and tie Pedro down for you. Yes, I'm going to shut up now because I was going to say something really bad. Pedro's getting married. Game over. What? Yeah, he is. Sorry about that, guys. You must be devastated. Batfink, thank you very much. Julian, here's an extra $5 to get your glasses fixed. No, Batfink, if you don't mind, I'll put it in the glasses fund. But no, the minute I spend that money there, that'll be gone. Ronnie will have them. He'll break it. But thank you very much for your super chat. It's very kind of you. Thank you. We all need a Ronnie in our lives. We do. Sandy, you're a good soul, as I'm sure many are in here. Absolutely. Only good souls here, please. Maybe a few bad ones. Jan. What? Someone talk about Jan again? What was that? I don't know about that. No, Jan, you're a good one, really. We know you're a good one, really. William, good question. Thank you for that question. Very relevant question, actually. Yeah, he is keeping up with his piano lessons. The problem is the piano went missing. So that's the key issue. Can you hear that? They're moving their feed. They're moving their feed trough around, trying to get to the nice juicy bits of grain. Yeah, so yeah, the piano went missing. So we're not sure quite what that was. Apparently, it was dismantled and reassembled in the form of a rocket, which they then tried to light to get to the moon. All of the donkeys were involved in that one, and unfortunately, just created a bonfire. So a little bit of a mess. Not much of the piano left. And 5 or 4 donkey astronauts wearing some strange outfit, trying to get to the moon. Yeah, so I'll tell you that's another story. I can tell you all these little stories that these donkeys get up to. Honestly, there's loads of them. Well, Scotland retained the Calcutta Cup for the third time. Wow. Yeah, Anne, I know. It's incredible. I mean, they haven't done that, for a very, very long time. How is gorgeous Goatee? Hi, Gail. What have you missed? You've missed so much. Well, I can't possibly tell you what. We did have a little chat about you and the fact that you weren't here. Everyone was sort of passing judgment, really, on you, Gail. And they were saying, like, well, where is Gail? This is typical of Gail. You know, she said she's going to be here. You know, we're all sitting here waiting for you to show up, and you didn't come. So that's, this is just typical you, Gail, really. But gorgeous Goatee's doing well. Thank you very much for asking. He is, he's looking a little bit brighter. He's on steroids, I believe. Is Goatee on steroids at the moment? Yeah, he's on steroids at the moment, and that seems to be helping him a little bit. But yeah, he was a little bit in the woods a few days ago. When he went to the vets, he had to be hospitalised for a couple of days, but we got him on a drip in there, and that sort of like replenished him quite nicely, and he got his energy back, which is all very good. But yeah, he's doing all right. He's doing all right. It's, you know, day by day with him. Time to come closer to the Wi-Fi hub. No, I haven't got it on Wi-Fi. I've got it on mobile data, because if I put it on Wi-Fi, honestly, it'll just drop out continually. That's all it does. It's a nightmare. Hello, everyone. Late today. Got my Jacob's Ridge calendar this week. Steve on the front. Love him. Oh, Valerie, thank you very much. Yes, they're nice, aren't they? They're nice, nice pictures on those calendars. They turned out very well, actually. I'm quite pleased with it. Could you grow your own hay? Well, Karen, very good question. And we did look into doing that, and that was the plan. So I spoke to a local farmer. I found a field that wasn't too far away, and decided that we were going to plant our own crop of Avenatti, of oat straw. I was then talking to a couple of other farmers about it, and they said, how much experience, you know, have you ever grown it before? I said, nope, never done it. Never even grown a carrot. And they said, do yourself a favour, don't bother. So I was like, well, why? And they said, because you don't know what you're doing, and you're going to invest a lot of time and a lot of money into, you've got to prepare the land. You're going to be talking about probably best part of 5 or 6 grand. You've got your monthly on your rent of your land, and if you get one spell of bad weather and it ruins your crop, you know, where are you? You're in trouble. Whereas, and you don't know what you're doing. So if you do grow it, it might not even come out the way you want it anyway. So they just suggested that I leave it to the farmers to do that and do it be. But then I was thinking, maybe they're right. So yeah, I don't know. I kind of backed off from the becoming a farmer. I also thought I've got quite a lot on my plate at the moment. You know, apart from moving a sanctuary, doing everything else, you know, do I really want to take on growing a field load of Avenatti with, you know, a big investment of money into it, and for it all to go horribly wrong? So I thought, no, okay, I'll maybe for the future, maybe it's a project that we do, you know, once we've got the move out of the way and everything else is done, and I don't just sort of like load myself up with another new project which could potentially, you know, cost the sanctuary a lot of money. Time to put a coat on, Julian. Yeah, I know, I haven't got my coat down here, but he's getting a bit shaky here. Would love more on the bus driver. Where is he now? Well, Spool Books. That poor bus driver. Goodness me. Yeah, no, it's legendary now. It's the stuff of legend. You know, like you've got the Sasquatch over there. Sorry, Spool, I don't know where you are actually. I'm assuming you're America, but you might not be. But anyway, you know where the Sasquatch is, which I think is what part of the world is that? I can't remember. The Bigfoot. Well, now you've got naked bus driver. Mercia region. There's been sightings up in the mountains behind me. You can't see them on here. There's big mountains. You've got Sierra Espuña. Have a look at it up on. Look at it up. Have a look at it up. Why not? Have a look at it up. Have a look up on Google. Sierra Espuña, Espuna. So that's the national park that's behind us. Well, living in there, there's been sightings of the naked bus driver, still shaking, still scared, still very worried. But apparently he's found a female naked bus driver, and they've started a whole family, and they're breeding now. So you've got lots of little naked bus drivers running around the woods in Mercia. Amazing. Yeah, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. That's a whole nother story there. Don't know where that one will go. Who knows? Perhaps we'll discuss that next week about the family of naked bus drivers. I don't know. Anyway, sorry, can't send funds. Living on universal credit. But sending loads of love and healing to all that never runs out. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you very much, Philippa. And please don't ever apologise for not sending funds. You don't have to apologise. We very much appreciate you being here and being part of the support that's for the sanctuary, and it's nice to have you here. So yeah, please don't feel the need to apologise. Never do that. You can't do too many donkey chats. Oh, I can assure you. I definitely can do too many donkey chats. You really look forward to them. They make my day. Oh, Janet, great. Right, okay, well, maybe, sorry, I keep shaking now. I'm getting cold. Rach, do you want to come and get involved? I need to move around and get warm. Julian, we can't get enough. Julian, we can't get enough of the donkey chats because they're fantastic and so funny. Love the one with Barry. Yeah, little Barry. We're trying to find still trying to find his character really, but he's just very soft. You know, when you got Ronnie's quite in your face and he's very energetic. You got little Barry who's not so much. I could watch your donkey chats all day. Never apologise for the donkey chats. Oh my God, Cave verse as well, hilarious. Don't start, right, Anne? Oh, I've moved beyond that now. Oh, this is the problem. You just get chaos. Oh, I've got to try and stand up. God, my knees have seized. Right, you haven't got a lot of... Oh, right, okay. Do you want to come and... Yeah, Rach, come and get involved. Come and get involved.
What's happening?
Oh, you have to get the comments on. I'm just working my way through.
You forgot your stick again.
I did. I forgot my stick. Yeah, Klaus forgot the stick.
Is this where you are?
Yep.
Love the donkeys. Also, Charlie, the horse with the cute hairstyle that hangs out in the donkey chats. So cute.
Yeah, he's little Charlie. He's a little fashion icon. Pedro, hard to lie down. Challenge accepted.
Tie down.
Oh, hard to tie down. So he said hard to lie down. Yeah, that's okay. Dawn, I can tell yes, and you also love donkeys. Are they a new breed? Oh, okay, I don't know what that is. I kind of missed that one. Julian, do the delays with the permissions extend from the sanctuary being located next to a national park? Yeah, it's basically, it's called a ZEPA, which is a protection area for birds, and it's part of the Natura 2000 network. And the Natura 2000 network is a huge, it's thousands and thousands and thousands of acres that is owned by, we're effectively a stakeholder within Natura 2000 network. So what you've got is all these different individual privately owned properties that are all covered by this Natura 2000 network, and it extends all across Europe. So yeah, if you want to do anything within these permissions, so that's why it's crazy that Pedro works on exotics.
I wish we could see a video of him working on an elephant. Incredible.
Yeah, and
are we gonna like start a Pedro channel or something?
We're going to start a Pedro channel just for you. Pedro working on the exotics, or we could have Klaus working on the exotics.
No,
Exotic Klaus, yeah, let's do this.
Is Klaus an exotic dancer?
Yeah. Klaus can be anything you want him to be, baby.
What should
Right.
We want Sophie and Daisy.
Yeah.
Sophia,
come and say hello. We've got Liv, who is coming to help us for a week. So she's coming out to join the team. So we've got to go to the airport now and go and pick her up. Say hello, Sophia.
with Daisy.
Oh, with
preferably.
Daisy, please. Daisy, Sophia, Daisy.
Sophia, Daisy, belly rubs, please.
Belly rubs, Sophia.
She already had belly rubs.
She has. She had a good belly rub earlier.
Daisy.
There you are, Henry. Okay, I did promise that you would have Sophia and Daisy belly rubs.
Yeah, she doesn't want to roll over, but yeah.
Yeah, that's as good as it's getting.
Glad that Goaty's doing better. Might be more trouble than it's worth growing your own hay, Julian.
Yeah, I think so. Absolutely. Keep going down. We've got to catch up.
Did Steve and Ronnie have anything to do with that balloon flying over Montana last week?
I think maybe, yeah. I think there was definitely something there. But yeah, we'll see what happens in the donkey chats this week. We'll see what comes out.
Hi, Julian. I know you like your motorcycles, so have you seen any of the programs made by Henry Cole? They are good.
Yeah, I have. I do watch Henry Cole's programs. Yeah, he's good actually. I just don't really get much of a chance to sit down and to watch them. And also it depends what kind of mood I'm in, really. But yeah, I do love my bikes for sure. In a minute. Oh no, we're live. We're back. Sorry about that, guys. Django.
The horses are playing, so Django wants to get involved.
Yeah.
What happened to Mrs. Grumbleson? Did she get a new wig and teeth as well?
This is Grumbleson. That's funny.
Moondog Witch, yeah, his name is Charlie. Yeah, that's him. Just maybe you could make money from saving the animal's poop and selling it later on down the line when fertilizer is really scarce. Just a thought.
Yeah, no, it's a really good. It's a good shout, and yeah, it's definitely something we've looked at. At the moment, it poses enough of a problem that I'm just happy to get rid of it because we generate so much. Well, not us, but we generate so much of it that we're lucky at the moment that we've actually got it. You know, we've got a place, a way to get rid of it. But yeah, I would love to process it, sack it up, and sell it because it's really good stuff as well.
Django,
come here.
Come here. Come on. Good boy. Sandy, well, I have to go give myself my injection for all my autoimmune illnesses. Aren't you all jealous? Sending love to you all.
Oh, Sandy, that sounds fun.
Doesn't sound fun. No. Okay, bye, Sandy.
See you later, Sandy.
Hi, Janice. Hi, Ciara. Hi, Jan. Hi, Anne. Oh, Richard, did you enjoy the rugby too? No, because I was working.
Well, yeah, I wanted to go and watch the rugby, so
Sorry,
I left
Barney.
you to do the work.
Do all the naked little bus drivers ever frighten the locals?
There's now a whole family of naked bus drivers living in the mountains in Mercia.
Thank you to wishing all souls watching in the world, and especially those at Sanctuary, to be safe, healthy and happy. Oh, thank you, Margaret.
Thank you, Margaret.
You too.
Henry gets the what?
Here's Sophia and Daisy. I get my Django. I think Charlie the horse could do commercials for mane and tail shampoo.
Yeah, I think he could actually.
Can see Daisy, please sit.
Sit.
Daisy doesn't want to sit. Henry. She's busy. What kind of motorcycle, Norton?
No, I like all kinds of bikes actually. I'm into. I like the Triumphs, and but I also like the. I like all sorts really. Performance bikes, motocross bikes, enduro bikes, anything really. Two wheels. I've always had bikes of some description. So.
M. Carter says, Julien, go put a jacket on. Don't get sick again.
Yes, absolutely. Well, we've got to go now anyway. We've got to go to the airport.
Well, we've got to walk the dogs.
And we've got to walk the dogs. Right. Well, we've got to leave in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So.
Come on then.
We better go. So, guys, we're going to head off now. So thank you very, very much for joining us on this live. And Sophia as well. There. I look like a little weirdo down here. Hello. Yes, thank you very much for joining us on this live, and thank you very much for all your super chats. Your super chats this week amount to £319. That's fantastic. Thank you so much.
Everyone.
Absolutely brilliant. And we'll see you all next week, I hope. And keep an eye on YouTube. I'll get some more Donkey Chat videos up. Probably Tuesday and Thursdays when the Donkey Chats will be going up.
Sorry, my arm is fading.
Yes, it is. Okay, yeah. Oh. So we'll see you. Where are you? There you go. So yeah, we'll see you next week. Thank you very much for watching and joining us, and all your support as ever. And have a good weekend wherever you are. Have a nice evening. Hope you had a lovely weekend. See you later, alligators. Adios.
Bye. Thanks, everyone.
Bye. Bye. It's from Klaus as well. Klaus says goodbye. Bye.